It has almost been a year since Elden Ring Nightreign was released. I mean, heck, its 1 year anniversary is weeks away, and all old me has to say is, I'm worried. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Let's get into it. Nightreign was a game that I was skeptical at first hand, and according to Charles, could have been fromsoftware's first blunder. But when I tried it, put on the elbow grease, saw the Night Lords, experienced the roguelike element, I gotta say I was hooked in. They essentially put together the roguelike element and merged it with the soulslike mechanics, which was very questionable, but they did it. So all in all, Nightreign was a hit for me. And I mean, I wouldn't be here today without that damn game. I love the game, concept, characters, and everything. Not that's my favorite thing ever, but I've invested like so much into it that I can't say otherwise. And with the current state of it, I just can't help but be concerned. The last time we got an update was December 17th with the installment of the Everdark variant of the Balancers, right after the DLC's release. Yes, the last update was in March 31st with it being a hotfix, but it's all just patches and hotfixes. We need content. We want more additions. The DLC was a huge smackdown, obviously promised since the game's release, but like more Night Lords, Nightfarers, weapons, maps, Dark Souls editions, armor sets, you name it. It's just been silence ever since, and it may sound like I'm asking for too much, but we're talking about an online service game. This isn't like a single player experience, it's an online game that encourages you to go on matches. So usually once you put enough hours into the game, it eventually, pretty inevitably gets stale. I'm a huge fan of the game, and it's evident seeing how much I spent on parody animations on my channel, but like I don't even remember the last time I hopped into a game in Nightreign. It's sad, quite frankly. I'll give you like my own interpretation of what could be like a really great update that could roll out all of a sudden to revive the spark the fans love the game for. They don't need to go ballistic, just something simple like 2 to 3 Night Lords. They can do it, I'm sure. And also 2 to 3 Nightfarers, and also release a whole wave of Dark Souls inspired armor sets for all the characters. We need just something fresh. Fume Knight armor, Cinder, Dragon Slayer, Oscar's elite armor set. And also, what I'm dreading for the most, bring more Dark Souls bosses. The addition of Artorias was fantastic, made him way harder for the standard of Nightreign, and just made him all that much cooler. So please, I mean I've got like a whole wish list of what they can do. Hear me out. Ornstein and Small, Calamite, basically all of the main Dark Souls 2 DLC bosses, but most specifically Fume Knight. I would die to see what they can do with him. An all-timer for me. Fucking Slave Knight Gale, Lothric. I mean, I can go on and on. The possibilities are endless. And also, I found the lack of weapon additions from the DLC to be quite disturbing. And again, I stress, it's not much to ask for. At least that's what I think. It's an online game that you have to like keep adding content to keep the players on their chairs. I think everyone could agree with me that if a game like Nightreign does not get updates as frequently as it should get, it's gonna eventually die pretty quickly. And I don't want that to happen. I want it to succeed. I want it to be a long-running game for as long as it could. And I know this because of how many online service games I've played, like mostly Dota 2 and Tekken 8. Those games constantly get updates. I mean, I kind of say that pretty loosely with Tekken 8 with what's been happening recently, but I mean, they do it. So yeah, just hope it, you know, brings all the stuff back, brings hype, and hopefully they do something for the first anniversary. But yeah, that's really about it. Bye bye!